What's up guys, this is vanilla, not a flavor which is sweet. So I am bored as heck and I really couldn't write any scripts, or I don't really have any ideas on what to make for the next video. So I just started reading manga and then I realized I haven't made a manga recommendation about the manga I read here in Japan, right? So I might as well do that. Okay, let's start with this one. I've already recommended this before, but it's really popular, so you probably have heard of it already. It's Saikano, or Sayanai Heroine of Sodate Kata Koisuru Metronome. This is Koisuru Metronome. And now the difference between this one and the original Saikano is that this one, Kasumigaoka Utaha is the main character. And I actually love the art style of this one, but the problem is, yeah, it's really beautiful. It's really well made as well. So this is pretty much a not really a side story, but another side to the Saikano universe. That's weird. This is in DC. Anyway, basically this is this focuses more on the main character being Kasumigaoka Utaha's editor. I've already talked about this, haven't I? Anyway, this one I'm having trouble reading because there is no furikana. And how do I explain this? I can read kanji, but the problem is they're using like really deep kanji most of the time. So I don't know what some of these mean. I mean, I know what this means. It's tsuretan desho, and that one I can read. But this one, see this one, I don't even know that this actually means Rinri. Rinri-kun. I didn't know that that's how you read it. I know that it's moral thing. So this, I'm really just trying to read all of this if possible. But yeah, I recommend this. If there's an English version, if you find somewhere on the internet, then sure, I recommend this. It's really good, and the art's really good as well. Next is, now this one I haven't recommended. I haven't suggested it yet. I've showed you the cover of this one. It's Omaira Zen Medokusai, and this is a very nice rom-com series. I can't believe I haven't recommended this before. Anyway, the story is about this girl who just wants to be alone, but the teacher doesn't want him. He wants her to have friends, and so she asked the teacher if he could be friends with her, and so they become friends. And then, do they become more than friends? Yeah, you'll just have to read the manga. And then after that, it was already good as it is. The problem is, and probably most people think this is also the problem. Problem is, a lot of girls show up, like this girl. She looks and acts like Momo actually. And there's also this girl, Eiko-chan, and she's the student council thingy. I'm not really interested. It's really weird because even without the harem, it would have been a great manga. But I still read it because it's an interesting manga. It's not really an ecchi harem manga. It's just, a simple slice of life, romance, rom-com. It's just a rom-com manga. So I really love this, and I really recommend it if you love rom-com series. Yeah, this is well, I'm pretty sure most of you already know this one because there was an anime adaptation during the previous season, and it's Koito Uso. I freaking love this. I freaking love this manga. Oh man, I keep buying the volumes. I already got all 6 volumes. I already said that in the video, the roundup, but I freaking love this. I don't know what it is that made this one better than the anime, but for some reason these eyes work better in manga than in anime. In anime, they're just really big eyes. But anyway, if you don't know what the anime is about, or the story is about, because you don't watch the anime or haven't read the manga, it's about this boy who falls in love with a girl, but they can't fall in love with each other because in the world they're in, the government actually controls your fate. I don't know if it's called fate, but you are already given a partner. So it's already been preordained that you're gonna end up with her, you're gonna end up with him. And unfortunately, they didn't end up together. by the government didn't put them together, but they did put them together with another girl. But then there's a lot of conflict, and it's a really good romance anime. I definitely recommend it. And there's a lot more going on compared to the anime, which just suddenly ended open. Suddenly had an open ending. What am I saying? Suddenly have an open ending. This actually has until 6, and volume 6 already has a lot of info about the world and everything, and also the side characters. So I recommend this. If I'm actually kind of confused about this, because in the forums they keep saying that this happened in chapter 118, chapter 96, but actually in the manga it's only until chapter 26, at least the 6th volume. So I was really wondering what are they talking about as like chapter 119. I don't really understand that. Maybe that's how it was collated in the magazine or something. I don't know. Wait, where did the others go? Oh, it's this one. Oh, this one I'm reading currently because it's really good. It's really funny, and it's komi-san wa komi-sho desu. And I gotta say, this is really nice. This is a good example of what you should read when you're trying to learn, or try to read Japanese, because it's very simple and really funny. It's very entertaining. You can learn a lot just by reading manga. I've already said it before, but you learn a lot by just reading manga. Like for example, this one. There's not much dialogue, and it really just presents itself in pictures. And when there is dialogue, there's not much dialogue there. And there's furikana, so you can read it. Easily. Plus, they're not like highfalutin words, unlike here in Saikano. They're just really simple words. And the story is very entertaining as well, especially if you're like me, who's not really good at communicating, at least in real life. The same goes with her. So she cannot speak in front of other people. She has like a fear of talking to other people, and so this guy tries to step in and help her. And then it turns out that komi-san, the girl, actually wants to have 100 friends. So that's what they're trying to do in this manga. It's really good, and I highly recommend reading it as is, or as like just learning Japanese in general. And I already got 4 volumes. It's just really good. Yeah, there's a free ruler that comes with it. You can tell that you actually read this to learn Japanese or so. I've already recommended this before, and I think I should censor it with my hand. This is Glass no Megami. Now, I don't think I can show you any more than the cover. Well, I can show you more than the cover, to be honest. I've already recommended this before, but basically, it's about this guy who falls in love with this girl, but unfortunately, the guy already has a girlfriend. So, he's trying to figure out who to pick between them. Actually, I can show you this one too, it's not that good. But anyway, really good story. It can get kind of lewd, so I can't show a lot more other than what I just showed you, because wait, I can show it. No. Well, I can show you this at least. It gets kind of lewd sometimes, and it is lewd actually. It's pretty much like an erohon, but other than that, it's a really good manga. And if you don't just look at it as an erohon, you'd enjoy it, because it's a good romance manga, and it's got a lot of developments between the girl or the other girl, because you don't know which one to pick either. So it's very interesting. I highly recommend you read it. I want to read this because I read a synopsis in Mal, and it's really good. It's Romeo and Juliet. It's Juliet. Gakkou no Julietto. This one. And it's pretty much like Romeo and Juliet. This is the Juliet, by the way. And it's about this girl who is from the girls' dormitory, and she is a rival of the boys' dormitory, but the her and the leader of the boys' dormitory are in love. So yeah, you can see why it's called Gakkou no Juliet. And I don't. Oh, by the way, just because this says to love or not to love doesn't necessarily mean there's a title. I learned that the hard way. So, all in all, I've read a lot of manga, not just to love Ru. Now, I'm kind of hesitant to say this. I have a lot of To Love Ru volumes right there on my closet right now. I can't show you all of it because it's gonna pile up here. So for now, this is all I've read for the past 5 months, other than To Love Ru and To Love for Darkness. And I'm gonna say, I'm pretty addicted to romance manga. I just realized that. But still, I hope you got some recommendations from me. And if you didn't and get something from this recommendation, then leave a like and also subscribe down there for more videos like this. As always, this is vanilla. Not the flavor, but just the sweet.